I became an agent for one of the big corporate companies as a mobile money agent, a company called MTN.
All right, I need to confirm I'm live now. Today we are going to do something very special. We'll be taking on how my fast editing secret, how I do edit very fast and easy. That's what we'll be taking today. How I edit fast and simple. So if you're here, you're just joining this live, I appreciate you for coming. I guess you are here.
I wanted to borrow only $3 from areas. I walked for a distance of about 10 kilometers to come and see areas.
So first of all, I want to welcome you for making yourself available here. So I will be taking this very topic from my end. And I'll be sharing different strategy, how I do my own editing very fast. So I'm delighted to have you watching this right now. So the first thing I smash is my CapCut. That's my CapCut.
To the marketing plan, the binary, and my only one question was, are you sure?
Actually,
remember, if I work for $3 and someone is telling me you bring one left, one right, and you get paid, this is the easiest money I can ever make. I remember saying
so the first thing first I do is
we started working. From the pictures, as you
the
can
first
see,
thing I'll do first
this is
of all
one area, so I was actually teaching me how to do a one-on-one presentation.
Right, I'm live. I can confirm that.
Later on,
I'm live.
If you could continue in the next picture, I was introduced to one of my best friends in AIM Global, Mr. Duncan. Let us give Duncan a big round of applause in Uganda. Continue, go ahead. In total earnings, someone who walked to come and meet areas to borrow $3, I have made a total of 1.3 billion Uganda.
Please exercise patience while I try to.
That is over 300,000 US dollars. I don't know how many times 100,000 what I came to borrow from areas.
Please exercise patience while I try to.
This is when I say I believe miracles are still happening. With AIM Global, anything is possible.
I can't tell exactly where this sound is coming from.
Continue. Among the very first people, I have a very close friend of mine, Mr. Jim West, who I started with AIM Global. We were all very desperate. He believed in what I told him, even when I didn't have evidence. And with AIM Global, anything is possible. Someone who came as a hawker, he's now one of our car achievers. He's a top #9 distributor AIM Global Uganda. The very other person who believed in me when I was still starting, if you could see, Mr. Ricky Tumusimi. Working as a lecturer at university, you know, trying to make ends meet. With AIM Global, anything is possible so long as you work as a team. Mr. Ricky is also one of our car achievers back in Uganda.
Video sound.
He's our top #15 distributor, AIM Global Uganda.
Exactly where the sound
Ladies and
is coming
gentlemen,
from,
I want to share with you something here. With AIM Global, I believe all our dreams are now valid. We need to dream again. Someone who came desperate to borrow $3, now
sa mouse, ang arrow napunta sa itaas. Sabi niya, "Nak, hanapin mo nga yung arrow. Andito lang yun eh. Tulungan mo ako, andito lang yung arrow. Nawala ang arrow dito." Ganyan kami masasabi ko, ignorante ba about sa computer. So, during the time that we started, wala kaming online. Purely offline kami. And yet, no, wala kami, purely offline, kumita pa rin kami more than 1 million sa isang buwan.
It's and we are ready to take the gospel of our Life Foundation and AIM Global to all the corners of Africa. If we could continue. Because of the vision,
messed me up, let me try. I pray network will favor us. Once again, you're all welcome. You are all welcome. Very delighted to have you this evening. So I do pray network is going to favor us. We'll be talking about our easy, fast video editing strategy. That's what we'll be talking about today. And I'll be using my favorite app when it comes to editing. That is CapCut. CapCut is what I'll be using as my favorite app when it comes to editing. So if you're with me, if you're here and you know you want to succeed as a content creator, then you need to give this video a like. Welcome to my live this evening. For this particular evening, we'll be talking about how to edit very fast. How to edit very fast. Yes, that's what we'll be talking about. How we can edit our video very, very fast. What is the easiest way to edit your video very fast and get the maximum results in it? So this is what we'll be doing in our live today in this particular live section. So I guess you're familiar with CapCut already. Now there are many other softwares which are very good. They are pretty good when it comes to video editing. But at this very context, I want to be using CapCut because CapCut is also easy. I mean, it's one of the easiest apps, so to say, from my experience when it comes to editing. When it comes to video editing, CapCut is very nice to me. Oh, yes, I do not know about someone else. I don't know about someone else, but to me, CapCut is nice. So that's what we'll be using in this very context. Okay, so if you have your CapCut, you can actually use it and follow through. Now I have my simple way of editing and I edit with this pattern very easy. So I believe you can see me. Network is actually very faulty. Network is very, very faulty. I believe you can see me, you can hear me. Network is very bad. I'm trying to see as I can have a network that will connect to you and I. Okay. So we are good to go from this point. We are good to go. Let's just proceed right here and move forward. Once again, you're all welcome. I'm very, very delighted to have you here. Yeah, in this very simple strategy, I'll share with you how I do edit my video very fast. There's some video that might take me 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the video. So in my channels, I do make video, I do make a little bit of long form video. Yes, but in this very context, I'm going to make it very brief. Okay. I'm going to make in such a way that I'm going to make it in an easy way for you so they can pick. So I'll be using my tools called CapCut. Now I guess you know CapCut already. I'm sure you're not new to CapCut. I believe you can add. Yes, you're going to click add. All you have to do is click on new project. Once you click new project, you're going to click on add. Yes, you click on add. And when you click add, it's going to give you room to make your choice. Choose the video that you want to use, you want to work on. So I know you have a folder that you have the footage already. Now this video that is filmed is called footage. I call footage. So you just go there and pick one of your footage. Which of your footage do you want to work on? So I have my raw file here. So let's go to my raw file where I put some of my videos. So I want to use this particular video in this very context and show you how I edit it very easy. Yes. So the first thing is that I've brought the video. All right, we are back on network and network is back. I apologize for the delay. The network might bring in. So all we have to do is we drag the video material into the tray. All we have to do is drag the video materials into the tray. So once we drag the video materials into the tray, we will edit. So the next thing I do at this point is quite simple. I expand this video. Yes, I expand the video so that I can see everything. Don't worry, network is faulty, but it's going to load and you are going to see. So I expand this video first, full like this. This is my simple editing style. If you can do this, it will help you. So with this, I can now see with this, I can now say, okay, that there's no sound in this place. So wherever there is no sound, the next thing I do is I simply cut it off. Where there is a gap, there's a break, I simply cut it off. Do you understand now? Where there is silence, I simply cut it off. This is a simple way of editing. So like now, like this place now shows that there is silence here. If I choose to play, I can play. But the truth is that there's nothing in this place. So let's just play from here.
Things, 3 important.
So this place is silence, so I can cut it off there. So this is my strategy I'm actually sharing with you. Like here is silence like this. I'll just cut it off. So every place that is silence, I'll just cut it off. Even if I did not listen to it, once I say that there is no sound in that place. Now, how do you know where there is sound? This is where there is sound. You see this volume here is high. Yes. So here there's nothing here, but here is high. So this place that is high, there is volume in that place. So with that, you can now detect those places you need to remove from your videos and those places you should allow them to be. So you can go through those carefully and see where is sound and where there is no sound, and you remove them. Where you have sound and where there is no sound, you simply remove them. So check. So let's go back to the studio and do that together. First thing, remember that my first strategy is I simply expand everything all through. And once I expand everything all through, the next thing I do is I carefully look at the video where there is play or where there is sound. I allow the sound to be there. I guess you get the message. So that is how I do my own editing. And with that, I'm good to go. That we are also good to go. So let's do it together. Let's scroll down. And this is my fast editing style. So I'll first come here. I've not even listened to this sound, but because I know that there's nothing in that place, so I'll come there and click off. Now let me introduce some things and show you in CapCut in case you are new to CapCut, you don't know anything about CapCut. So CapCut is an editing tools that we actually use in editing our materials. So if you look at the beginning of it, you're going to see many things. You're going to see imports, you're going to see audio, you're going to see text. If you look at this up, look at the beginning part of it. You're going to see text, you're going to see stickers, you're going to see effects, you're going to see transition, caption, filter, adjustment. That's what we have on this other side. I'll show you more other things as we go down to editing. And if you look at this other end, look at this other end. If you look at this other end, we have import your presets, you have space, stock stock materials, and brand asset. So when you click, the other options are going to come out and you know how to work on. Now I click this very footage that I've put here. So here we have video, we have audio. I want to work on the video, I want to work on the audio, I want to work on the speed of this video. I want to work on the speed of this video, I want to work on the animations and the rest of the thing. Adjustment. So it is only because I've clicked, but if I leave, those things will disappear. So those are the things we use in editing your video, working your video the way it's supposed to be. Use those things and work your video the way it's supposed to be. Yes, so that's how it is on that note. I guess you're getting the message clear. So now let's do something else. Let's do something else this time around. What are we going to do? So now let's listen to the sound. Remember I told you the easiest thing to do is you expand it. So you can now see what is there. So you carefully play the video and cut off everything. This is another thing I do. I carefully play the video and cut off everything. This is the first thing I do in editing. Is I
3 things you should stop doing today in your channel, in your account, if you know you want to succeed very fast on this platform and make serious money. 3 things, 3 important things you should stop. Now, these things are going to surprise you because this is one of the mistakes.
So I'll allow you
serious money. 3 things, 3 important things you should stop. Now, these things are going to surprise you.
Listen to it again. Anything that is not repeated.
3 things you should stop doing today in your channel, in your account, if you know you want to succeed very fast on this platform and make serious money. 3 things, 3 important things you should stop. 3 things you should stop doing today in your channel, in your account, if you know you want to succeed very fast on this platform and make serious money. 3 things, 3 important things you should stop. Now, these things are going to surprise you because this is one of the mistakes.
So you listen to what is playing.
That most top content creators are making. Number 1, stop adding 2 end screen in your video. Stop adding 2 end screen in your video. When you give people 2 options, you make them confused.
You'll be able to cut all the things that you're supposed to remove, all the silence, all the repetitions, everything that's supposed to remove, you remove those ones off. Now when you remove those ones and finish, the next thing you do is, once you remove all those things and finish, the next thing you do is you now add transition and effects. Now, the next thing you add is transitions and effects. Once you know you're done with the editing, with the cutting, you split everything that you were supposed to split and finish. The next thing you go for is you add transition and effect. Before we now talk about the audio, leave the audio first, because once if you go and touch the audio now, touch the speed, it might confuse what you're going to do. So first thing first is you add your transition. Let's, now that we're done with the explain effects, the next thing you add is you add effects. Yes, add effect. Effect is the next thing that you're going to add. So look for the effect that suits your footage. Look for effect that suits your footage depending on what you say and how you want it to be. So most of the work is done in effect. So this is effect. When you come here, we have different footages here. And when you come here, this very place you're seeing, you're going to see effect. So you click there as effect, and it's going to display different kinds of varieties of effect depending on what you want to do. Yes, depending on what you are saying. So there are effects that suit it well. The effect that is suiting it well. So let's assume we're using this one in this very place. So we're using that one. So, and I'm going to say something like, all right, so we are back. So look for a careful effect and put, do not be distracted. Do not be distracted. Do not be distracted. Although network is very faulty, but don't allow that to distract you. Yes, do not allow that to distract you. So look for a very nice effect and put in that place. So when the next thing you do, you look at the B rolls. If it's something like that's what we call B rolls, like our footages, things you want to put. So you listen to the sound
in your channel, in your account, if you know you want to succeed very fast.
You listen to what he's talking. So let's hear what he's talking.
Today, in your channel, in your
account. So you might want to put something like Facebook or YouTube account. So we now go to import. Now we want to import files, footages. We call it footage. So go to where you download it and keep and search for them. You understand? Search for them from there and bring down. So what do you want to put? I'll put in that place, say in your account. So you might want to use something like short logo or YouTube like this or this icon. So any of those ones you choose to use. So we'll just bring them in. So if you want to grow very fast, so look for these things like this and just fit in so it will give us what we want. So that's all right. You can continue now. I think we are back on live now. At this point, I think we are back on live. I think we are back on live. We can continue now. I believe we are back on live. The network is back to favor us this time around because so let's continue from where we stopped. So to edit video is quite interesting and simple. I am going to tell you that editing video is not difficult. You just need to understand where to click and where not to click. So once you understand where to click and where not to click, you just go ahead and click the one time you go. So let's go back to where we stopped before we were interrupted. We're actually using our CapCut. So what you do first of all is you kindly import your materials. Once you import your materials, the next thing you do, you cut all the silence. Where the silence are, you cut it off. I showed you how to see where the silence are, but for the sake of network that I've distracted some person, so let me just do it again. What you do is you kindly expand the video like this and see all the silence. You see this place that are below here, a silence like this.